Evening students, hope you all are well. Dear parents, we need your support. Kindly submit your ward fees. Dear students, you are watching class 6 science chapter number 8 plant part 3. So let's start, dear students. Aim to prove that roots absorb water and nutrients from the soil. Dear students, we earlier studied that root absorb the water and nutrients from the soil. So now in this activity we have to prove that the root absorb the water and soil. So dear students, what are the material required for this activity? 2 healthy geranium plants with roots, 2 small potted pots with a soil, scissors, shovel and water. Dear students, let's start the procedure. Using a shovel or the khurpi, dear students, plant one of the plant in one of the potted pots with the soil. Dear students, with taking a one pots and plant with the soil. Now cut the root from the other plant using scissors and plant it another pots with the soil. Now dear students, we have to cut the root system of that plant and it also dig in the soil. Now water both the pots regularly. Dear students, in the one plants we in the one pots we take a plant and dig in the soil, and in the second we have to cut these root of the plant with the help of scissor and now dig into the and put into the soil within another pot. Now we regularly give the water to the both pot. During both pots in bring both plants to the class. Make sure that the soil is not too wet. Dear students, we are not giving so much water to the both pot, so that the plant with the root does not come out easily when pulled. Dear students, the plant with the root does not come out easily when you are pulling. Observe, the plants with root will stand healthy, while the plant without roots will appear unhealthy. Dear students, a plant with having a root, because it get nutrients and water from the soil, so now the plant is in a healthy condition, and that the potted plant which is not a pot which the plant having without root, it does not get a proper nutrients and the water from the soil, so it is unhealthy. Now dear student, conclusion, the plant without root has absorbed the water and nutrients from the soil and stand healthy, and the plant, while the plant without the root was not able to absorb the water and nutrient, so it is thus drops and appears unhealthy. So dear student, by this activity we can prove that the root absorb the plants and nutrient from the soil. Now dear students, come to the function of roots. First, root anchors the plant by fixing the plants firmly to the soil. Dear students, root is spread out into the soil and hold the plant firmly to the ground. This prevents the plants from being pulled out easily, blown away by the wind also. Now dear student, come to the second function. Roots help the plant to absorb water and nutrients from the soil in order to survive. Dear students, root absorb the water and minerals from the soil and pass them to the stem. The plant uses water and mineral to the manufacture food and carry out life processes. Now come to the third function, dear student. Roots of a plants help to prevent soil from getting washed and blown away by the wind, binding of the soil particles together, by preventing the soil erosion. Dear students, root help bind soil particles together. This way the roots prevent the soil from being blown away by the wind and washed away by the water. Dear students, now student, come to the next part, that is modification of root. Some plants have a roots that are modified to perform a special function. Tap roots and fibrous root undergo changes which are called, dear student, that is modification. The, dear students, root of the some plants are modified to perform some additional function. So dear students, let's study modified root perform a variety of specialized function. Food storing roots. In the some plants, the food prepared by the leaves travels through the stem and reaches the root, and it is stored there. Such root becomes swollen and due to the accumulation of food. Dear students, in the plant like carrot, turnip, sweet potato, beetroot, roots are swollen due to the storage of food. These are, dear students, are called, dear students, that the storage root. Some of roots are edible like taproot, carrot, radish and beetroot, and the fibrous roots like sweet potato. Dear student, these roots are called what, dear student? That is the storage root. Now, dear student, come to the prop root. In the plant like banana, maize, and the number of roots are produced from the main stem or from the branches. These roots grow vertically and obliquely downwards and to penetrate the soil. Dear students, in the banana tree you will find that the rope like growth hanging down from the bigger branches. These rope like growth are called, dear students, pop roots. Dear student, these pop roots are fixed in the soil and they act like a pillar to provide the additional support to the heavy spreading branch of the banana tree. Sugarcane, maize are, dear student, that is straight root. That roots grow away the lower nodes are rods of additional support. They becomes shorter and support the main stem and the branches of the plant as a whole. Such roots are, dear students, I earlier told you, that is called what? Pop roots. These roots are called, dear students, and that growth is like a rope like growth are called, dear students, that is prop roots. The major function of the prop roots is the provide mechanical support to the plant. Dear student, what is the main function? Provide the mechanical support. As I earlier told to you, that is act like a pillar to provide additional support for the heavy spreading branch of the banana tree. So dear students, hope you understood. You have to read this page carefully. Thank you student. Stay home. Be safe.